Hello there guys, it's Jenny here from Just Jenny Journaling. Welcome back to my channel. Today is a share really with a few things. So first of all, I'm going to share the February pages from my winter day book, which will be the last of my winter day book, because next month is March, so spring begins. I'll be sharing the pages in that, a flip through, sharing some new printables that I'm using in them, which are fab, and also doing a little quick preview of some projects I've held in abeyance for a couple of years now. I haven't been creating to share for a while, as you know. Many of my followers know that I've been home-editing my daughter and still am. It's been a fantastic journey, and it still is. But it took me longer than I thought in my head to be able to get a timetable and headspace whereby I could do this as well to share. And yeah, things are a lot better now, part of a cooperative. And yeah, so I really am excited about going back to unfinished projects and starting new ones, and I'll have a little share about those. So let's get into our journal, my day book. So first and foremost, the last signature, this beautiful page, is just from the calendar. Do you remember I bought this vintage skiing calendar, and I thought the colours really jolly, so that's what the cover is. And I backed it with the Daphne's Diary monthly overview, which I've started already, so I won't be opening it, but I backed it on that so it flips open. Or is it this one? That's that one, flips open. That's a Daphne's Diary page. The Daphne's Diary flip out monthly overview had a beautiful, like a teapot type theme on it, but it wasn't the colours or the theme that I really liked, so I've covered both these with these gorgeous images. Aren't they lovely? It's just reminded me of picture books that I used to read when I was little, and I just loved it. It brings me joy. They bring me joy. And this was part of the haul that I picked up, I think. Oh no, I think I got this in January. This is called Winter Fun Junk Journaling Pages by Veripear. I bought some of her, they call Vera on Etsy. I did buy some of her printables in the Black Friday sale as well. I think Cozy Winter was one of hers. So if you want to find these, and they're dotted all the way through, that's who she is. She's Veripear, that's her shop, Winter Fun Junk Journaling Pages. But I love the colours, I love the images. And I just popped... oh, this is just a little from a handle, you know, those recycle shopping bags that you buy. I did a project with our homemade art group. They made their own art journals, and we covered some of our portfolios with some of the bags, and that was the handle. So this, aren't these gorgeous, these little cards, and this sort of backing paper kind of thing is from the Junk Journal Studio and on Etsy, and this is her mega pack, winter collage and cluster mega pack, that's called, and it's huge. I bought this in the Black Friday sale, and I thought I'd save it, just, you know, I used used them as we went along, didn't use them all at once, and this is fabulous. If you want something for your winter journals, this is absolutely fabulous, and you'll see. So anyway, basically, word of the day, I've printed that on there from a word of the day, and I've used my the metallic numbers throughout. I love those. This was something I found just on Google. I think it might have been on, or was it on Pinterest? I can't remember, but I love it. And I thought for me, that'd be great just for in my little journal here, and just tailed it down here with the little bit of a scrap now. A little bit of a scrap that's left from the Snow in the City. Snow in the City book, which is fab. Let's move you up there a little bit. Let's see, is that Okay, right, okay. This this label and little journal prompt kind of thing was from the mega pack, and this here that you recognise, I printed quite a few out from for last month, and that's from the Seamless Winter digital paper by CosmicMeta, and I used quite a few throughout my January pages. And just flipped it over the page. This beautiful, look at this, isn't that lovely? So this here is from, again, it's from the collage, the winter, the cluster pack, and there are loads of these little, almost like tea cards they look like, don't they? This was one of the papers from that mega pack as well. And this was from the mega pack, believe it or not. That was from the mega pack, and I thought it went really nicely with that one from the Winter Fun. I loved it. And again, that's from the cluster pack. Just this a little bit of lace that I had I've got in my stash, and I liked the thought of just, I couldn't sew it on because obviously the page is already in, so I stapled it in with some coloured staples, and I managed to get, I think I chose the blue, the nearest blue to her little coat of the colour of the staple. It's the kind of thing that I do, you know. It doesn't really matter, does it? But it brings me joy. It brings me joy, and I just liked the pop of orange with the blue. Again, these are from the cluster pack. They're like little tea cards, and I just basically popped this on. This is from one of the pages, the background pages. I love that. I think that's gorgeous. I think he's lovely as well. And it just sort of mounted them on the paper. Again, I haven't popped this in. This was from, it was Bitter Cold. I meant to put that somewhere. I can't remember where, but that was from Mrs. Cogs Crafts. Again, from the mega pack. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. That was from the mega pack as well. Mega pack. Beautiful. I love it. Love it. Really, really good value. So this here is one of Daphne's diaries. I think it was the #1. I did cover it, didn't I? It's I think it's the first magazine from 2023. I think this was the cover, and I just I popped that in there because I just love them generally. I love that. I love the colours on this, and again that's from the cluster pack. Yeah, from the cluster pack. That was from Daphne's diary from last year. That was one of their spot the difference pictures, I think, and I think I used the other one in January or December, I'm not sure, but it's rather jolly. I thought rather jolly. And just on this side we've got the backing pages from the cluster pack. These were all, oh yes, this was just one that I hadn't used. This little jolly, I'm going to pop them in there. I might do some journaling on the back there, I might not, and pop him somewhere else. He might turn up in next winter's journal as well. This is from the mega pack, these little lovelies, and this one as well. Yeah, and that. And this here, this little this is really lovely. This is a backing page from the cluster pack, and so is that, and I've just popped him on there because he looks rather jolly. From the cluster pack, that was from the cluster pack as well. Yeah, beautiful, really, really useful. I'm actually going to have a look and see whether or not she's got anything for the spring, because that will definitely be an investment worth looking at. And this is Daphne's diary. It was all about feeding the birds and doing a little bird bath, the things you can do for birds in the winter. I think that was lovely. Yeah, there you go. Cluster pack. This was a Daphne's Diary, just a postcard. I think it's from the magazine. Was it from one of the magazines? Or it might have been from the diary. And I found it in one of my, I think it might have been my summer journal that I hadn't used. So I popped it in there because it's rather jolly. I like that. Again, from the cluster pack, if you can see. So I've just layered them as a little bit of an edging piece. Layered them the edging piece. This is from the calendar. So now would be a good time actually to check your charity shops for their calendars, or anywhere really, as we're sort of going into the new year. Probably, yeah, now, next couple of months, they'll be selling them off cheap, won't they, for 20, yeah, they will be. So they are a great resource for your journals, they really are. So this was a winter remedy, I think, with using thyme, a Daphne's Diary. So that was the other side of that bird bath thing. That was so the bird bath and what to do to put, yeah, to do them like a nut ball, you know, for their food. This I love, I absolutely love, and I thought this is again from the cluster pack, and I really liked the idea of it with those greens. I think those greens are so restful, and that's from the handle of the shopping bag, of the shopping bag. Recycle, repurpose, reuse, eh? Fun Days, Daphne's Diary, one that I missed. The other side, that Daphne's Diary, cluster pack, that's from the cluster pack as well. I might just have to get myself just out of the 1s, 2s and 3s now of the last lot of metallic number stickers. This was from cluster pack, which I absolutely love. I love it. In case you missed it, guys, I really love it. I love it. And if you can see, it's all about winter, winter green, winter tide, like a dictionary page, definitions. That was from the other side of the Daphne's Diary cover from last year. And the inside, isn't it gorgeous? Gorgeous, absolutely lovely. So then I paired it with the other side of that. Yeah, just tore that, and then just was able to just put that up there. Yeah, our journals, in decorating our journals, doesn't have to cost the earth, you know. It really doesn't have to cost the earth. You could have even, you know, do that into 3 if you wanted to, and decorate, you know, decorate 3 pages. Something you could do with a bought journal, a bought notebook, to make it your own. If you don't have the time or the inclination or the confidence to make your own journal, you could put your stamp on it with things that you love. Love it. And again, these 2 are from the pack. Aren't they lovely? Aren't they lovely? I think these said January, actually. So I just covered those because I didn't see them till February. So the little ephemera cover the whole. They do have for things for December, January, February. This was, I can't remember what that was from. Yeah, that was from the cluster pack. And again, this was, and that was the snow. That was from Mrs. Cogg's Craft, and this is from the Fun Days, as you can see. Again, oh, hold on, let's not do that. Yeah. So these are tiny ones, and then my printer went mad and it cut the top off of one of them, so I just popped them in anyway. But can you see how gorgeous they are? The details. I just thought, well, that make a little bottom cluster for the bottom of the page. And then obviously we have a few extra days, don't we? So some extra pages for song lyrics, etc., etc. Any other journaling I want to do for the end of February. And that's from the cluster pack. As is this. I probably used maybe about a quarter. There was so much else that I haven't used. And I thought this is that, have I put anything on the back there yet? No. So this is from Katie Daisy. This is from the Katie Daisy, and I really like the thought of the fact that, you know, a hello spring, because this is the end of winter, and we've got spring pages. These I'll probably just carry on over to the spring journal. 2024 at a glance. I haven't really used that yet. And what I think I will do is start to put, I'll probably put a March page, date page in here, so that I can put March appointments in during the month, and then I can pop it over into my March journal, my February pages. This is the back of a Daphne's Diary page, which was lovely. That was from the cluster pack, and that was just the back. Yeah, it just covers the back of the calendar. Yeah, and this was, yeah, as you can see, that was from the vintage skiing poster. So that's that. That's the journal. That's her done. And as you can see, I didn't really have much time. I didn't put much texture. This is the first month for the winter one. I've added much texture to my pages, but I still love the side profile. You are loved. So, say bye-bye to her. And just to say, yes, I've decided next for my spring journal, I really enjoyed this one. Do you remember this is one that I used for the my summer journal, and it's a cereal box cover that I used, the project I did with our homemade group. I think it was during lockdown actually, and we all made our cereal box, but I love it. And so I've decided I'm going to make one for me and make some more just for my shop to share with all my beautiful, lovely fabrics. I've got so much fabric, so much ephemera. I really need to get it done. So there'll be an eclectic collection, and I'll probably switch the camera on as I start them. An eclectic collection of these coming out in the next, well, I'll be starting them soon, because I want to, the first one I'm going to do is my spring one. And I found in my stash already some cards that I bought that is going on the cover. I love it, of the spring. And I found this one, and I think that's going to go on my autumn journal. So yes, keep your eye out for that, and we'll probably switch the camera on. If you feel you want to do something like this yourself, save a cereal box and get some fabric with it, pillow, you know, whether you've got some vintage fabric or whatever, we can do that together. That'll be fab. That'll be fab. I also have in my stash a real collection. I don't know if you remember, this is probably 3 years ago. I started to put together lots of little covers for a series of journals, and some, yeah, they didn't happen. So I will be finishing these. I have so much ephemera. I'm going to do one of those challenges where I just try and use as much as what I've got, so there'll be fabrics, there'll be laces, there will be just a selection, a real selection of different journal covers, pages from all the books that I have. Maybe some printables, but really I want it to be an eclectic mix. Some can be used, I usually do a dedicated convention notebooks for some friends who tend to, myself, go to a big Bible-based convention in the summer. They start, and they're worldwide, they start probably June time. Oh, I've done it again. Oh no, sorry. They start around June time. So some of these could be customized for a convention journal, and some I will just make as just general writing journals, or whatever you'd like. So those are coming. I also started, if you only remember some of my coffee box journals. I love using coffee boxes, little coffee boxes, and I did probably about 4 years ago, maybe even now, a whole series, the barista collection of coffee themed journals with these. And these were the very first journals that I sold on my Etsy store with this size. But this time I thought what I would do, I'd started these covers, is actually just do them as like almost traveler's notebook style, whereby we have a selection of journals, little mini journals that we have, you can swap in and out from with elastics. And these were the covers, and some are just, I've already popped the thingies in. Perfectly imperfect they are. Not all perfectly lined up, but they're, you know, they are what they are. And so they'll be coming. I want to finish those, and I'll probably use fabrics. I'll probably try and use up as much of my vintage fabric as possible to do that. So 3 lots of projects that I'll be working on. And first and foremost, if you want to try and get a cereal box, let's do some cereal box journals together. And I'll have some to pop in my shop. So guys, I hope you're all well where you are. We've been out and about. It's starting to feel like spring already. We were in London on Thursday. We went to the Earth exhibition, BBC Earth exhibition at Earl's Court, and it was fab. But it felt like a spring day. So I don't know whether that's going to last. Because I remember it was February, about 5 years ago. It's when my dad passed away. Well, it's when he became unwell. I had to fly out to the Caribbean at a moment's notice. And as I flew out, the beast from the east, a huge snowstorm came in, and that was mid-February. That was the last time I think we had a lot of snow. So we're not out of the woods yet here in the UK. Anyway guys, nice to see you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for all my regular subscribers who come back and comment and like. And thank you if it's your first time seeing one of my videos. Please do like and subscribe if you do like. Hoping to be a little busier again, sharing different things I'm doing with you. You can either follow along or save the videos for inspiration. Take care guys, wherever you are. Bye bye.